good morning from Die Boord. Wolseley is our next stop, and it's over the Mitchells Pass, 17 kilometers from Ceres to reach Wolseley. So it's going to be a quick drive and we're there.
We've been there before.
Yes.
But I think only once.
Just a nice stop. What I remember of the last time was the beautiful blockhouse just outside of Wolseley.
I do remember that too.
Yes, but I couldn't get in because it's all locked up. Yeah.
And I also remember delicious little pizzas we bought at some corner shop.
Yes.
But today we'll look for a more substantial breakfast, I think.
We need a good breakfast this morning. I feel a bit thin. So let's get going.
And the moon is still visible.
I see.
In the sky.
Does the moon affect you?
No! I hope it warms up like it did yesterday.
I'm sure it will. Oh, and the winter's on its way again.
It's a hard one for me, that one.
Not in the mood for winter. Waverley Hills.
Organic wine and olives.
Okay.
And a wedding chapel.
Only open at 10.
All right, the gate is open, so maybe one can just take a drive for a look. 10 to 4, is that what it says?
Yes. Most of these wine tasting places open at 10 in the morning.
It's only 8:05.
Yeah, we're a little early. There's a train line up front.
That looks like their tasting room.
Right at the top there.
Yeah. Okay, come train. Come pick up the olives and the grapes.
Yep.
Looks like a big place, eh?
Ah.
Looks much smaller from afar. Nice. Organic wine and olives.
Yeah. Waverley Hills. It's pretty, eh?
Yeah, very nice. And I think the view from up here is just as nice. That's why they picked this spot on higher ground.
I'm sure.
Peaceful on a farm, eh?
Sure. Wolseley.
Oh, check my cows.
Yes, you're black and white. They are actually known as Friesland. You do know that, eh?
Okay. Also known as black and white cows.
Yes.
Just love the hides.
Yes.
Very neat houses in the suburb.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Apartments. Or a retirement village.
I'm sure that's what it is.
Huis Mosterdshoek.
Look at the chemist, Wolseley, Apteek chemist. A beautiful building, eh?
Yes.
Wow. It's the clinic.
Right?
And why does this look like a station?
Because it most likely is.
And look at that beautiful hotel on the other side there.
Is it a hotel?
Yes, there, the Wolseley Hotel.
Oh, that's what the gentleman in Ceres told us about.
Yes.
We need to go check that out.
Aye,
before we
definitely.
leave town.
This is fenced in, so one can't get across here somehow.
But if we can get to the hotel,
There must be a way to get to the hotel.
yes.
You remember this church?
Very, very clearly.
Yeah.
It was the thumbnail for our episode, which was number 103.
We stopped here at the filling station. We saw someone, we asked them,
First, if they're local.
yes, and if they know a place where we could go and eat, and they gave us a suggestion, but they only open at 9.
Yes, and they gave another suggestion, cafe on the hill, but they only open tomorrow again.
Yes. This will bring us to the other side of the tracks.
I'll never get used to a tractor just casually driving down a town's road.
Okay, yeah, we're on the right track.
Sir Garnet Pub and Grill Air Lounge. Okay, so this was definitely the station.
Yeah. Look at this hotel. It looks closed.
Well, the Sir Garnet Pub and Grill only opens at 10.
Sure, it's beautiful, eh? The building. And that veranda, look there with the pillars and...
Yeah, I'm imagining it back in the day. Folks arriving by train.
Yes, because
checking in.
Yes, the station.
I can see the ladies with their parasols and their hats and their flowing dresses.
Oh la la!
And the gentlemen with their top hats and their tailcoats.
Yeah, you're really going wild now.
Well, you taught me.
Look at this station, has been built up.
This must be the old station.
All the doors are built shut, windows.
I just get the vibe we have zero chance of name boards.
Yeah. Phew, the wind is pumping. Yeah, no name boards, yeah. Oh, it looks like there might be, definitely a train passing through here. Oh no, the station doesn't seem to be active anymore, but this one track definitely. Oh, it's good to see that the one track's still functional. It is the train does pass by here.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
The hotel only opens at 12.
All right.
So I think we might be out of here by then.
I'm sure we will be. But
Look at that old sign that, does it light up? Oh no, it's just one with a mirror background that said...
Oh, there, the bar and the pool. Yeah. And the grill.
Yeah.
So what grill?
Garnet.
So Garnet grill, I can't see that. But look at the beautiful balconies there.
Yeah. Those who have already checked in were standing at those very balconies, waving at those approaching from the station side.
Yes.
I think pool as in a pool table, right?
Yes. I don't think like a swimming pool. For all we know, there might be a swimming pool, but I don't think so.
How would we know?
Yeah. This is more industry out here. Eh?
But we've got a very nice tip on one industry that I would love to go and check out.
Oh, we must do that.
I was surprised to find out that this particular product is manufactured in Wolseley. That's all you're getting for now.
I'm curious now. We just saw a cornerstone there by the municipal buildings. And when we see a cornerstone, we need to see the date.
I call it a cornerstone. It's kind of a block vibe. But still, there's quite a bit of writing on it.
Yes.
It is very cold
It is cold, eh?
because of the wind.
Ah, I love this. This is about the Great Track celebrating its 150th year, 13th of October 1988. They planted a tree here, and the mayor did, Mr. Loubser, 1838 to 1988. Fantastic! I wonder what tree it was that they planted here. And then there's something on the other side there. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's the people who lost their lives in service to the country. Lieutenant Marais passed away in Angola. He was born the 17th of July 1954 and passed away on the 14th of March 1979. 2 plaques here that we found about the Great Track and the lieutenant who lost his life in Angola.
It's always amazing for me how one finds things like this in the most unlikely of places.
Yes. I think we can start heading
To Die Boord.
Yes, to go and get something to chow.
I'm super keen. I have already popped in at the corner store, which I thought was the one where I bought the little pizzas. Oh, they were so delicious. I would have stocked up on some for lunch later, but it looks totally different. So I'm not sure we have the right store or it's changed ownership.
It must probably change ownership because it definitely is the right store.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Die Boord, 600 meters.
Oh, I can smell the bacon. Not that I want to have bacon. We'll see.
Yes.
Wolseley. Okay, well, the gate is open. I already called, and now we arrive early. They're going to think these people have never eaten before.
It's cool though. I wonder where. This must probably just right over here. Mrs. Dillon. It's warming up slightly, you feel?
No. That looks like cottages.
It does, eh? Yeah, by the dam. Look at all the ducks and the geese. This is pretty, eh?
Look at this pretty black and white one.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's it's a suspension bridge.
Yeah, pretty ducks, eh?
Yeah.
And the geese.
And there's Egyptian geese.
What a pretty place. We would never have known about it had we not asked.
Exactly.
I like those cottages.
It must be nice to sleep over there, eh? Just be careful, there's a landmine.
Sorry?
There's a few landmines.
Yeah, I don't mind those.
How nice is this place, eh?
Sit and have a picnic here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
You can see the geese are waiting for something over there.
I also thought that.
It's
I
as
wonder
if-
if they feed them.
Or they're waiting for a gate to open or something.
I like the feeling of this bridge.
The suspension bridge. Yeah. You must see if you get off onto solid land, it feels a bit wonky. Where your legs get used to this.
I think it's too short to do
Yeah.
that.
Look at this.
Outside tables.
I don't think we'll do that now, hey? It's a little chilly at the moment.
Definitely not.
It's a nice play area for the kids as well, eh?
Yes.
They're definitely waiting for something, those geese. Oh, this is pretty, eh?
Quite big inside.
Yeah. When it gets cold and they must make a fire in here, can you imagine how this heats up the whole area?
It's already stocked.
Yes. They're preparing for winter.
I'll book table 11.
Okay.
Might not be my lucky number, but I'll book it nonetheless.
Look at the little kittens, my angel. Cute.
Mommy.
Hello. Hello. Hey. Little one. Hello, hello.
Als je er nou nog, maar je kunt niet pakken. Jimmy, daar is hij achter. En je gaat op de slecht. Oké.
Pinky Ponky. Fresh roasted coffee beans, skunk, black mamba. Whoa.
Is cute.
Tomato jam. Chili jam, biltong and chili jam. Guava jam, tomato jam. Look.
Darren is going to feed them now.
Yeah, they see the dish.
We knew they were waiting.
Yeah.
This is the little kitties already had food. But they always want more.
Always do,
Darren
eh?
says there's a mother cat with babies, more babies.
Oh, really?
Under that hedge, I think.
Wow.
Aww. They know you're coming.
Darren, there we go.
This is our little Jesus. Some of them are very rude, but okay. We'll
Okay.
cope with them.
Can I come in? Okay.
Yes.
No. They are tiny.
Yes, it comes and feed them. So we feed them there inside as well.
I have decided I'm going to have the starter breakfast. Egg, bacon, banger, tomato, toast, margarine and jam. And Sonny's going to have the bacon, egg and cheese toasted sandwich.
Correct.
And we're both going to have a cup of hot chocolate. But I'm also going to buy me a bottle of tomato jam.
You may.
Yes.
Doesn't happen often that you have 2 tomato jams to choose from in one farm store.
Exactly. How's this one? It comes with a little spoon.
Yeah, how cute is the spoon?
Yeah.
This one is much lighter in color.
Yes, this one's darker.
Yeah, and this one is not as runny as that one. The decision is entirely yours.
I want this one. I like the darker one.
I found this little card here at Die Boord about Wolseley. It says, discover amazing places to stay in and around Wolseley. From romantic cottages, fully equipped self-catering houses or cabins to convenient village stays, Wolseley offers a variety of accommodation to suit your travel needs.
Nice.
For those who are looking to stay over, Wolseley is the gateway to adventures, attractions and activities in the Witzenberg area. Just 15 minutes from Tulbagh and Ceres, you can taste wine, enjoy breathtaking scenic drives, zip slide, explore the mountain trails by foot, bike or horse.
It's true though, it's very close to these two towns, Tulbagh and Ceres,
I
eh?
think right in the middle almost.
Yes.
Lots to do.
Our hot chocolate has arrived. I love hot chocolate in the morning.
Me too, and not the smallest ones I've ever seen either.
Yeah, it's awesome. It smells so good though.
I've just heard that this white one is actually the mommy of this tortoiseshell and of the other little ones. She's so small. They just came to give them water. Such cool people.
At least I know I'm going to get some chips, eh?
You might very well get a few.
That bread looks nice, eh? Wow. And look at mine. This is just the perfect size. Sometimes the breakfasts are a bit too big, eh?
Especially after the hot chocolate.
Yes,
this
yes.
is actually more than I can manage.
Well, at least I'm here to help you.
Darren is naughty. Okay, but I'm very excited. She has another surprise for us.
Okay.
We need to follow her.
Let's check it out.
You guys had mentioned you are traveling the whole South Africa.
Yes, yes.
So then I thought about Die Boord. Okay, Die Boord, it all started with a small little food truck.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you a little photos.
All right. The beginning, yes.
Yes, about our boss. What did he first do to do this little place over here?
Is this the bar?
Yes,
Oh,
Wolseley
look at-
Hotel.
Nice.
Here's the whole place. This is where he and his wife did travel with a little food truck
Okay.
and how they made their food.
No way. So they made food where they got to places.
Yes.
Oh, so this is the truck.
Yes, there's a little food truck there.
Incredible.
Where is the food truck now?
It's at his home.
That is amazing.
Wow, look at this.
Sense of adventure.
Yeah, I love it, eh? But they've been all over Africa, it looks like, eh?
Yes.
What are their names?
This is Henny.
Henny.
Is this Henny, yeah?
That is him over there. I
Okay.
don't know his wife's name, but yeah.
Okay.
Mallorca village.
You see, this is stunning, eh? Yeah, the Kenya by the equator.
Oh, so they traveled all through Africa.
Oh,
Like Malawi.
look at that. That looks social, eh? Yeah.
Pleasure, guys.
We didn't have plans to visit the bar this morning. Was a nice breakfast.
I enjoyed it, and this is such a nice place.
Yeah,
And the staff are friendly, eh?
very good spot. Darren was super nice.
Yes.
And they love animals. That's the very, very, very best part.
And the owner loves to travel as well.
Yes. Perfect place for us.
There's something I want to go back up here because I think I just want to go and have a look if there's any chance of me being able to get into that blockhouse.
Bridge 1. Blockhouse. Oh. Do you see the blockhouse?
No, I don't. I still can't see it. Oh, there's that blockhouse. Oh, for this bridge, yes.
You couldn't see the blockhouse?
I didn't see that blockhouse.
Oh, you were looking at the bridge too.
Yes. So that bridge had its own blockhouse and this bridge has got its own blockhouse.
Where's its blockhouse?
That's on your side. There it is.
Oh, we never saw the other one.
I never saw that one that you pointed out to me. I knew about this one. Incredible.
Oh, this one is closer. So I
Yes.
know you got out last time, but you have to do it again.
I just hope it's open somehow. I know that.
You can't. There's
No.
Oh, I think it's the same as last time.
Yes.
Remember the owl?
I remember the owl in there. These blockhouses were built between 1900 and 1901 during the Anglo-Boer War, 1899 to 1902. They were built by the British to protect the railway bridges from Boer attacks. The stone is local while the remaining materials were imported from Britain and the colonies. These blockhouses could house 20 men with water, ammunition and supplies stored on the ground floor. The living area was the first floor and was accessible by a retractable ladder, and the top floor was the observation deck over the countryside. Only 441 of these stone blockhouses were built and few have survived. They were very effective barriers and few saw any action. Wow. Even had little roofs with gutters and downpipes. Yeah, at the blockhouse there's pear trees, eh?
Yeah. I saw a few fallen pears that the birdies and other creatures haven't gotten to yet. So this is actually super cool that there are 2 rail bridges and 2 blockhouses so close together.
Yes.
I love that.
Well, this track definitely operates. Sure. Every rivet, I can just imagine the work that went into these things. The railings, and you can see the earthed. Everything is earthed because of the electric trains. And they've put the barbed wire fence there to stop the people to get up to steal the cables. And there's the blockhouse. I love walking on these steel bridges.
Steel rail.
Yeah. Took the hundreds and thousands of rivets that they had to hammer in back in the day.
And that it still stands strong.
Yep.
Trains run here?
Yes,
They do?
they do, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we were spoilt with 2 fantastic rail bridges and 2 blockhouses in near mint condition.
Yes, incredible.
Love that. Okay, remember I told you something unexpected gets manufactured in Wolseley.
Yes, you did.
We're headed there now.
Okay, let's go. So we've stopped here at Lotus, eh?
The Lotus factory in Wolseley.
Yes, because this is Charles and Nado Bido told us about Lotus.
Yes. Now Lotus is the famous manufacturer of the Biscoff cookie or biscuit that has literally taken the world by storm. It's a caramel or toffee flavored biscuit. They don't manufacture those here in Wolseley. Here they manufacture the naked bars, fruit rolls and bear snacks.
Okay.
But it is the very same Lotus from Biscoff. And it says here, the story of Lotus Biscoff starts in 1932 in a local bakery in Lembeek, a Belgian town. Therefore, the Belgian flag. The unique recipe was brought to perfection with carefully selected natural ingredients. Today, Lotus Bakeries is still family owned and based in its hometown. And from there, the tasty cookie continues to conquer the world. Now you may ask, because you've only had it a few times and you're not like the world's biggest fan, what is so special about Lotus Biscoff? What makes it stand out is its unique taste and a crunchy bite. The distinctive caramelized flavor combined with its crunchiness is a delight in every bite. Yet it contains nothing but carefully selected natural ingredients, and the real secret lies in the mastery of the unique baking process. Maybe that's a secret they don't quite want to distribute all over the place.
Yes.
Let me get to Lotus Bakeries in Wolseley. They are proud to have a significant footprint in Wolseley. Their factory here is more than just a production site. It's a beacon of hope and progress in the local community. At Lotus Bakeries, we are dedicated to producing high-quality products that bring joy to our customers. Our Wolseley factory plays a crucial role in this mission. Here we produce the delicious naked bars and bear snacks with passion. And we also heard fruit rolls.
Yes.
And we wanted to ask, or we did ask, if we could go and see it inside, if there are tours, if guests are permitted. Firm no on every question.
But it's interesting though, eh? Yeah.
It's amazing. It does look like quite a big facility.
Oh yes, it is.
I mean, what could be better than working in a snack factory?
Yo.
Right?
So I think they picked this spot for their factory because of the fruit industry in the area.
Yeah, definitely. Because naked bars makes one think that it's like all natural and healthy bars just from natural products.
I think so.
And that's what their website said, is for even for Biscoff they use only all natural ingredients. Oh, it's very interesting. I think you're right.
So this is where we're going to go down to Adene's farm flowers.
Yes.
Who suggested we must go to these places?
Terina, also known as Terry, and Liesel.
Okay.
I didn't call ahead.
Yeah.
Google says they open.
So let's go and see.
I'm counting on the fact that they open.
So here I'm going to take a walk through Adene's farm flowers. They are actually closed for the season, but Damien says that the flowers are still in good condition. So this is where you start. He says no problem for me to take a walk through at 70 Rand per person. Wow. Look at this. If this is how it starts off, can you imagine? Goodness me. This is absolutely stunning. Look right there into the distance. It's just flowers, flowers, flowers. You can see there's new ones opening. It smells so good. Look at this. It's just flowers, flowers, flowers over here. It's incredible how warm it is under these tunnels. Whoa. The honeybees are busy here. 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 It's incredible the amount of flowers they have here. What is this? This looks like cosmos to me. Now this was wild. Telling you, it's crazy.
So you're glad I didn't come with?
Yeah, I know. We wouldn't have gotten away here. It's like the dahlias alone, they've got 120 different varieties of dahlia alone. Then they've got hydrangeas and they've got coxcombs, and it's...
Coxcomb.
Yes, they're beautiful. They're like shaped like a rooster's comb.
A flower.
A flower, yeah. It's like wild. And they've just opened up a farm in Pretoria, in Centurion. They've got 5 hectares over there, which they're doing with now. And then they've got places all over, like in Paarl and Val de Vie and all those places where people can go and pick their own flowers.
Tell me, is the purpose of this to supply florists?
Yes, that's the farm over here supplies florists mainly. Yes, they ship all over. They fly to Johannesburg. They fly all over the show, but their biggest customer base is here in the Western Cape.
And dahlias is their biggest
One,
thing.
yeah. Biggest thing, yeah.
Wow, the lady says there's a lot more information on their website,
Yes.
so go check it out if you're interested.
Yeah, her number's on there. Contact her. It's really interesting, eh?
Oh, entry is 70 Rand.
$70, yes.
You didn't realize we drove through under the bridge when we came.
Yeah, I was trying to check the GPS to make sure we're getting to the right place.
Look at the stonework. This is still concrete. Look at it.
Oh yes,
Look
look at
here.
the incredible.
Big blocks.
Yeah. And this is under the road. It's
I think
amazing.
those are all pear trees.
Oh yes.
I'm lazy today. I feel like I could go and lie on that lawn and it won't be long.
Exactly.
Oh, I love lying in the winter sun.
It's nice, eh?
Not necessarily on a lawn, but on a couch or on a bed. Oh, love it when the winter sun streams through the windows.
Look how the stream is running through the middle of town. Oh well, not the middle of town, in the suburb.
And this is Waterkant Street.
Yes, look at the willow trees.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, this is
They
pretty, eh?
sway in the breeze.
Sure, this is very pretty.
It is.
So this must be the water that comes into the town to irrigate the gardens.
It's quite a wide street, so it must be.
Yeah. And it's dotted with willow trees as it goes along.
Such a beautiful tree. A willow tree.
Something I haven't seen in Wolseley is the school.
Okay. There's a thought.
I would like to know where the school is, or the schools. Do I think this is the school? Because there's sports facilities, there's a shooting range.
You
Well-
don't only think so, it is.
Oh yes.
Look at this old lonely tractor.
Yeah.
Oh, it's come to retire in the middle of this field. Poor thing. Yeah,
Now this must be
definitely
the
school.
high school, because only the high schools used to have shooting ranges.
Oh,
Netball fields.
okay. We must return to these two boards, bud.
Yes.
Okay, now you're going to be surprised with
It's a
what you see there.
Primary school. What?
But let's immediately say that it could have been a high school back in
Yes.
the day when shooting ranges were still used.
Yes, that's what I think. This must have been a high school.
Watershed. The water naturally divides into the Berg River, which drain towards the Atlantic Ocean, and the Breda River, which drains towards the Indian Ocean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wolseley is one of just a few towns in the world that lies on a watershed. Rainwater which falls in Wolseley runs naturally to the Indian as well as the Atlantic Ocean. An irrigation canal also directs water from the Dwars River to the Kleinberg River, as a result of which water from the same river lands in two different oceans.
How
Incredible.
interesting is that? That's why
Yeah.
it says there, it drains into the Berg River, which drains towards the Atlantic,
Yeah.
and the Breda, which drains towards the Indian.
Look at this. Here it starts and then it splits this way and it splits that way.
So that's what watershed really means.
Yeah. Very interesting. And here it is. Look at this.
The irrigation canal.
Yeah.
One of only two towns in the world. Is that what it said that side too? They had said a few towns.
A few towns, yeah.
Water falling on one half of the town drains into the Little Berg River, which flows towards Tulbach and through Nieuwekloof Pass to join the Berg River, which runs into the Atlantic Ocean at Veldrif. Yeah. Wolseley, where it all happens.
Yeah.
The other side of town drains into the Breda River, which flows into the Indian Ocean at Infanta. These river mouths are about 700 kilometers apart.
That's incredible, and it all starts here. What is a watershed? A watershed is an area of land that drains or sheds water into a specific water body. Watersheds drain rainfall and snow melt into streams and rivers. These smaller bodies of water flow into larger ones, including lakes, bays and oceans. Gravity helps to guide the path that water takes across the landscape. Not all rain or snow that falls on a watershed flows out in this way. Some seeps into the ground. It goes into underground reservoirs called aquifers. Other precipitation ends up on hard surfaces such as roads and parking lots, from which it may enter storm drains that feed into streams.
Watershed in Russia. Yekaterinburg is the fourth largest city in Russia and is often cited as being built on a watershed. It is located on the eastern slopes of the Ural Mountains, which serve as a natural boundary between Europe and Asia. The rivers in this region, such as the Iset River, flow both westward into European part of Russia and eastward towards Siberia, making Yekaterinburg a watershed area. Yekaterinburg is one of Russia's most important economic centers and was one of the host cities of the 2018 FIFA World Cup.
Wow, interesting, eh? I knew that Wolseley had this irrigation scheme inside the town, but I never knew it was on a watershed. And I really never knew what a watershed was.
No, I know. I will, whenever I hear about a watershed moment, I will now think of Wolseley.
Exactly.
Listen, it's nice and toasty in the car. I dare get out with bare arms.
No. I think it's time for us to hit the road.
And head out?
Yes, ma'am.
Wolseley.
It was interesting. I loved the flowers. The flowers were absolutely beautiful. Telling you. And if they say that's what it looks like at the end of their season, well, their season's actually closed now, I can just imagine what it looks like in their peak season with all the flowers there.
And I found it very interesting that an international company like Lotus would have a factory in Wolseley.
Oh, that's it. Very cool, eh?
And I think both the flower farm and the Lotus factory create a lot of jobs for the locals.
Oh, that's for sure, because that flower farm has a lot of people working there.
I did see a lot of folks come out there, walk
then
around there.
Then, of course, the watershed. So interesting.
Very, very interesting. One of only 2 towns in the world.
Crazy stuff, eh?
Water drains to both the Indian and the Atlantic
Yeah.
Oceans. One would never say that,
No.
given its location.
And the river mouths are 700 kilometers apart. That's wild. Yeah.
All right, and breakfast was also a highlight for me. I
Stunning.
was starving.
That was delicious. And it was lovely sitting there.
Yeah, very nice.
No, it was.
Very nice.
Thanks for joining us in Wolseley, and we'll see you in the next episode.